Hey guys, today we're going to be making a really yummy chicken chili. Most of this stuff, I'll share a little video after this too with all the ingredients. Most of this stuff you will already have in your pantry or food storage, so it'll make it really easy to make during this time. I'm making it in an Instant Pot. A lot of you requested for me to do Instant Pot videos, so here's one, but it can also be made in a crock pot as well if you don't have it. So for the chili, here are all our ingredients. Most of the stuff people usually already have in their pantry or food storage, so this will be really easy for you to make during this time. And then we have our chicken already shredded over here and our Instant Pot all ready to go. And let's get started. So to start, we're gonna take, it's on our saute setting right now, we're gonna take a little bit of olive oil and just pour it in there so that we can start sauteing up our onions. So first step, I've already been letting mine heat up before I did this, so you're gonna chop up onions. First, if you're watching this on YouTube, all the directions and measurements will be below in the details. But if you're watching this on Instagram, on the IGTV right here where it has the title, there's a little drop down arrow, you click that and all the instructions will be there so that you can just screenshot it or save it for later. So I already have my onions, I already chopped them up finely. I use a food processor to chop my stuff up because it's so much faster and it chops it up nice and fine. So we're gonna saute our onions. So nice. So let those get a little golden before we add in our next step. But before you can start doing this, oh my eyes, I might start crying. I use a rotisserie chicken. So I already shredded my rotisserie chicken. Well, Preston shredded it for me actually. I already shredded it up and so it's ready to go. Using a rotisserie chicken makes the flavor so yummy and it's just better that way. I just love it. But if you don't have access to a rotisserie chicken or your store doesn't have it right now or you just want to do something else, you can use 2 chicken breasts and just cook them beforehand. You can bake them and then just shred them and then you can throw it in here too. So that will work as well if you have like frozen chicken breasts that you want to use in your freezer or food storage. Super easy. Okay, so those are looking good. I love the Instant Pot because, oh, I'm totally crying because you can do everything right here. All the sauteing and everything, or if you did this in a crock pot, you'd want to do the sauteing on the stovetop and then put it into the crock pot. So this is nice because everything is just done in here and you can store it in here too. So next up, we're gonna add a little bit of garlic. Where did my measuring spoon go? I'll use this one. You can do fresh garlic or you can do minced garlic. I like doing both, but when I like doing fast, I love buying the already minced garlic. So this is only 2 teaspoons, but I'm using a ½ teaspoon right now, so I added more, it looks like. Or if you cut up fresh garlic, you'll do like 2 of the little garlic thingies. I just got cloves, is that what they're called? Okay, so you'll just mix these up and you'll let that simmer for a sec. And then we'll add in our chicken. So nice. This is like seriously the fastest meal. But oh my gosh, usually my eyes don't tear, but here they go. They're totally crying. Usually Preston has to leave the room when I cut onions or make onions because he cries too bad. But I usually don't cry. Okay, so we're gonna add in our rotisserie chicken. And also at Costco, I don't know if they just at other stores, but at Costco you can buy a rotisserie chicken already shredded. So it makes it so fast. But, so sometimes I do that. It's a little more pricey. So I have tears right on my face. Sometimes I'm just trying to be quick, I'll do it. If not, I'll just buy a nice fresh rotisserie chicken and shred it myself. And I can even just store it in the fridge too, or in the freezer as well. Okay, so we're gonna let those brown up a little. Let's see. And then while that's going, so if I didn't already pre-cut this stuff up, it's still going. If I didn't already pre-cut this stuff up, I would be doing that now. But, so you need 3 bell peppers. And I like to use a variety of colors, so I used red, yellow, and orange. And I already put them in my food processor as well, so they're chopped up all nice and fine. Tears. And, but you would chop those up right now if you were waiting for this to go. But I already did it ahead of time, so you guys don't have to watch me chop up everything. But I'll show you what we're gonna do next. So while this is simmering, we'll start adding all the seasonings. So since I make this so often, I'm not gonna measure everything out just because I have it, I like eyeball it, but I'll put all the measurements in the details for you so that you guys can do it. But I'll tell you everything that we're doing in it. So we're gonna start with, let me grab my paprika. Start with paprika. So we're gonna put some nice paprika in here. I just get everything powdered. And then we're gonna do a little chipotle chili pepper powder. You can add more or less of this depending on your heat, if you like heat or not. That's totally up to you. I usually do chili powder for this, but we've been loving this chili lime powder from Trader Joe's. It adds a nice touch into this, and if you don't have a Trader Joe's by you, you can actually get these on Amazon. It's awesome. So we're gonna add a bunch of that in there. Now mine's all gone. I need to get a new one. Preston will be sad. He puts this on everything. Okay, and then we have some cumin. And we have some salt. Oh, this smells so good. I wish you could smell through the video. My salt's almost gone too. So good. And then the best thing ever, you want something sweet into it because that's what kind of calms the heat down. So this is ground cinnamon. Super yummy. And we'll mix all of this up. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We make this like at all seasons. This is a really great meal for everything. And you can hear my beeper stop, so that's perfect. It's gonna stop sauteing. So that's perfect because we're gonna put everything in and then put the lid on top too. Okay, so now once you have all your seasonings mixed in with your chicken, onion, and garlic, you're gonna start adding in your peppers. You'll add in the peppers, and then we're gonna do a whole can of diced tomatoes, the ones that are in the juice. So you wanna don't drain it, put everything in here. Let me find my opener. Oh, sure. Okay. My eyes were seriously crying for so long. That like never happens to me. It's so funny. Okay, so we put a whole can of this in there with the juice. Perfect. And then we're gonna do a little bit of tomato paste. I believe it's like a 1/4 cup. But, oh, this is the brand new one. I have to open it. Let's see. Perfect. I literally pulled all of this out of my food storage today so that I can make this. So it's really nice. Okay, so once we have tomato paste, then we're going to add some maple syrup. So this is like pure maple syrup. And this is what kind of takes some of the heat out of it too and gives it that really nice flavor. And then we'll add our chicken broth. Perfect. So yummy. Okay. You're gonna mix everything up. This looks so good. I'm so excited to eat this. I'm not a big chili fan. I've never been a big chili fan. I used to think it was gross, but I like chicken a lot. So I think it was like the meatier chilies that were gross, not like the beans, like gross to me. But this one I love because it's almost like a taco soup and it's so good. Okay, so once you have all that mixed in, oh, let me grab the bay leaves, hang on. Okay, you'll add in 2 bay leaves and then you'll just stir those in as well. Perfect. And then the last step is the beans, and we will add these beans in once this is done. So we don't want to put it in now. So we're going to put the lid on our Instant Pot now. Make sure it's on the sealing section or little turn. And then our setting, I always do the bean/chili setting that's on here. So yours might say just chili, or might say like chili/soup, but mine says bean/chili. So I'll click that, and it's gonna be on normal high heat, like the pressure says high, and then normal for 25 minutes. And we'll just start that, and we'll be good to go. And so once this is done, we will release it. So I'm just gonna pause here and I'll open it back up while we're done, and then we will drain these. So you can drain these ahead of time, and then we'll just stir them in and it's ready to go. Okay, we are back. I already released mine. Sometimes they take like 5 minutes to release. My timer went off. Everything is all bubbly and steamy. I don't know if you can see that steam coming up. So I'm just gonna do a quick little stir. Then I already drained my beans. So I always get white beans. This is a white chicken chili recipe. Already drained them. You're gonna pour them in. Make sure we got all of them. You're gonna do a quick stir. These look so good, I'm so excited. Sorry, the lighting's different. It's the evening sun coming through and the neighborhood dog barking. Okay, and then you're gonna look for those bay leaves that you stuck in here earlier, which I can't find them right now, but I'm sure when I start dishing up. But you do want to take this out. You don't want to eat them. That's just for a little extra flavor. Okay, so I want to show you what this looks like. I'll just show you when I pour it into the bowl. I guess it'll be easier for you to see, but maybe it's all nice and steamy. So good. Okay, so I have my bowl of all my toppings over here. We have cilantro, avocado, some tortilla chips. Preston likes putting cheese on his. I do not, but you can. And then a lot of people don't know that. So instead of sour cream, I use Greek yogurt plain. And this actually tastes almost exactly like sour cream, but it's healthier for you. And if you want it to even taste a little more like sour cream, you can take a little bit of this, mix it in with a little taco seasoning, and it's good. But I love adding this on top because it cools it down a little too if you're a wimp kind of like me and can't do a lot of spicy things. So let's dish this yummy deliciousness up. Ooh, this looks so good. I wish you could see it better with my camera, but I don't want it to spill. Okay, so now we're gonna get some chips up in here. It's probably a lot of chips, but who doesn't like chips? We always do tortilla chips, but I know some people are lovers of Frito-Lay chips on their chili. So you do you, but we do tortilla chips. It's more of like a tortilla soup almost. Then we're gonna put some nice fresh avocado. I love avocado, so I always overdo it, I feel like, with the avocado. Oh, and I need to grab a lime, but you can squeeze lime, like fresh lime on top of this too if you want. That's a really good touch as well. And then we're gonna cut up, where's my scissors? Oh, tip, if you want your cilantro to last longer in the fridge, put it in a cup of water in your fridge and then you trim things off. We've had this cilantro for almost 2 weeks now and it's so fresh still. So we're usually like herbs and greens go so fast. So little tip for you. Little cilantro on here. And I'm gonna get a little dollop of my yogurt. We can get it on there. So good. And there is a super yummy meal for you. It doesn't look that pretty right now. Usually I do my displays a lot prettier, but I'm hungry. And then you can just mix it all up and eat it. This is a great freezer meal too. So you can make all this, put it in a freezer safe bag, freeze it for like a year. This stores really well in the fridge. It heats up really well. This is really good for dinner or lunches. Like this Instant Pot, like this recipe lasts our family probably a whole week because we just store it and we love it. So we just eat it for lunch literally for like a week straight and we love it. And my little boy loves it too. So it's great for the whole family, super easy, healthy for you, and so yum. Here's a close-up overview real quick of the nice finished product. So yummy. And I'll just mix this all up and eat it and then you can see it all nice and steamy in our Instant Pot. These are the best. Oh, and if you're doing it in a crock pot, I put all the crock pot directions in the details as well.